This is 2K Sports broadcasting from Atlanta as the Hawks take it to the hardwood. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Last outing for Atlanta unsuccessful. The loss to Chicago and the Bulls in the Windy City. And that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
And here's Atlanta. And Clark, it's hard to compare Luka Doncic to any other player we've seen before.
I would certainly agree with that. Ditto to that, Kevin, because he is unique. His pace is never hurried. He never gets rattled. He complains to officials a little bit more than I'd like to see, but he's strong. He's got great touch and feel, and he scores at all three levels, and he's a brilliant passer.
So it's the Hawks now. After Luka Doncic's miss, out left to the wing. Back to Vassell. Fires the three. And Irving pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. It's a three-point game. Bangs home the trifecta.
Irving knows exactly when to let that shot go. He's a knockdown threat from deep for sure.
Outside ball. Sohan with the screen. Ball no good. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, earlier I spoke with Quinn Snyder. We talked about the strategy for taking on a guy like Luka Doncic. He told me that the thing is Luka steals all the attention out there, which allows his teammates to find open looks, so we're not going to let him distract us on defense. So it sounds like they'll be focusing on defending against Luka and company, not just Luka. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. Here's Ball. After Luka Doncic's bucket.
Well, it's great seeing Ball finish with strength like that, showing off the athleticism with that rim-rocking throwdown.
Outside Irving. Misses the three.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Ball gets double-teamed. A wide open look here for Okongwu. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Thompson. Washington with it. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Rebounded by the Hawks.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Vassell outside. Stolen by Thompson. Doncic with it. Vassell grabs the board.
Well, I admire the fact he's trying to power through this rough stretch, but on occasion you'll have periods like this.
Kicks it out to Johnson. Back to Ball. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Substitution on the court.
Mavericks trailed by 3. Plays it up and banks it in.
Luka uses his body to create space and then finds the inside look.
Here's Buffkin. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Bufkin. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. And the layup's good off the glass. Bufkin's got his second bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Well, you look at these role players the Mavs have, Clark. They've done a great job.
They really have, Kevin. I mean, the front office identified who the players were that could best play with their core stars. Needed defenders and guys that could catch and shoot the three. They went out and loaded up the roster with those perfectly fitting role players.
Going inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on Hardy. Greg, since making it to the Eastern Conference Finals in 2021, the Atlanta Hawks haven't been that good.
And it was hard to tell if that was a Cinderella run at the time, but Kevin, looking like that might have been the outlier. The Hawks took some risks to get back there, but it just hasn't worked.
Inside. Lively, that's good.
Hey, when Irving is creating for others, he's even more difficult to slow down.
There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Bufkin. Fires the three. Second chance shot. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. Here's Hardy. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Rebound by Johnson. The Hawks leading by 4. 16 seconds left in the first. Here's Bufkin. And he gets the bucket. Bufkin's got 9 points. Pass to Irving. 3, Marshall. Unable to get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
Shot clock at 6. Pass to Bufkin. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. Vassell, no good. Mavericks trailed by 6. To the surprise of some, Derek Lively made an immediate impact as a rookie.
Count me amongst those folks, Kevin. I saw him in college, and I liked his potential, and I thought it would take a while longer for him to have an impact, but boy, he has exceeded expectations in a big way. And because of his shot blocking and energy, running the floor, rim running, and the like, he's earned himself some nice minutes as a contributing player.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. I asked Quinn Snyder what he enjoys most about coaching, and the Hawks coach said the opportunity to compete in such an intense way. Also, the tactics of the game and the intellectual part of player development. It's rewarding to see and have a part in someone's growth and improvement. Kevin?
Maybe that's coaching, right? Growth and development. A mind for the game for sure. I've always respected Coach Snyder. Here's Bufkin. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
21, Daniel Gafford.
Mavericks trailed by 7. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Good on the three-point shot.
3 points.
Doncic has got 9.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka going to cook you.
Pass to Hunter. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Vassell outside. Here's Hunter. Hawks passing it around. Buffkin with the bucket.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the three at almost 60% for the game.
The three for Doncic. Buffkin with the rebound. The Hawks leading by 7. And it's Vassell in the corner. Pass to Buffkin. Now Sohan. Guarded by Doncic. Here's Buffkin. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Irving with a clean look. Knocks down the 3 ball. Irving's got his second bucket tonight. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. They lead by 4. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Ball. Hunter, no one around him. Offline with his 3. And with this era of the Atlanta Hawks, Greg, they've gone as far as the defense has let them.
You look back at their conference finals run in 21, that was the last time they had a top 10 defense. So scoring's never been the issue with this core, but defense has been non-existent.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving. Here's Doncic. Here's Gafford. Knocks it loose.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys get their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Doncic after the basket by Atlanta. From deep Washington. The rebound by LaMelo Ball. The Hawks leading by 4. And it's Vassell in the corner. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Vassell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Now Doncic, following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Doncic converts inside.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the triple. Here's Hardy, and he drives in. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
and you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Lively. Here's Exum. Doncic looking it over. Got it. Nice one there from Exum.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
And the basket by Vassell.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. From downtown, rebound Atlanta. Vassell outside. Johnson outside. From outside the arc. And Lively pulls it down. Here's the floater. And here is Vassell. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Hawks lead by 5. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. The Hawks leading by 5. Outside, Ball. Pass to Hunter. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. And here is Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Greg, at the time Kyrie joined Dallas, there were some questions around how he and Doncic would fit together.
Yeah, well, Dallas needed another ball handler who could score and make plays for others. Doncic couldn't do it all by himself, especially in the postseason. Now they're trying to build around those two guys.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thanks. If you think Luka Doncic makes amazing shots in games, you should see his trick shots. It's legendary stuff with his teammates. Luka says, I'm just making them up. I like to have fun, so sometimes I just try some new stuff. And of course, Kevin, he always feels like they're going in.
Thank you, D.A. He is a magician with the ball. A very creative mind, and it's fun to watch. Hunter with it. He's picked up by Doncic.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And they have really leaned on his free throw shooting at times this season. He's been there for them, too, with 88% from the line.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
And you know, Clark, you look at the switch the Mavericks hit last year. This is a team that has certainly bought in.
It's pretty clear, Kevin. They believe in their coach, and they know they can make it to the finals now. They look to empower one another. They play as more than the sum of their parts, that's for sure. A well-oiled, cohesive group.
Now, here's Ball. 7 points in the game. He gets that one. Ball's got the lead up to 10 now for the Hawks.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
The three for Doncic. Sinks the triple. Doncic has got 18 points.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The Atlanta shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Now, here's Hardy. Can't cash in from close range.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
The kick out to Ball. And the three off target.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
They get it back. Gafford. That shot, no good. The Hawks leading by 9. Here's Vassell. Yep, that one goes in there. 10 points for him.
And just attacking the paint. Vassell knows better than to hold back.
Here's Irving to the left side wing. And Gafford throws it down.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small at his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
And timeout is called by Quinn Snyder. He's ready to talk things through with the team. The Hawks leading by 9. Pass the ball. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
That is the signature of Irving. He is an incredible finisher near the basket.
Here's Puffkin. Buries it from 3-point range. And the Hawks lead by 12.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Both shots good from the stripe.
2 minutes.
Greg, you know this. Getting that second contract is a major goal for young players in the NBA, like Devin Vassell.
And Devin did, signing a huge 5-year extension in 23. And he ended up having his finest year after inking that deal. Vassell has a very bright future. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Impressive work inside from Doncic.
Even for Doncic, this is a big night in the scoring column. giving his fans their money's worth and then some.
Pass to Bufkin. .11 left to play in the third. 6 on the shot clock. Exum pulls it in.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And Doncic, here we go. Yes, that goes in. Doncic has got it back down to within single digits for Dallas. Here's Sohan. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That one misses.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
And guys, I think it's exactly the right thing to do with the lead. Keep going at defenders and find a way to get yourself to the line.
Here's Bufkin. 17 points in the game. And it's Sohan missing. Mavericks trailed by 10. Exum with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Exum's got 6.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
For Atlanta, they have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8.
Jeremy Sohan. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Sohan nails both of them. 16 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Here's Sohan. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Outside Bogdanovich. Over Marshall. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. So it's the Mavericks now. They trail by 9 points. Luka on the move. Smith with the defensive effort.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Johnson for 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 9. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Doncic. Back to Washington. 5 on the clock. Doncic left side. Hangs Lands in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Doncic has got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Dallas. Here's Bufkin with the drive. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Kept alive. In the corner, it's Gafford. And they double up Doncic. Thompson right side. Outside Irving. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. That shot is off. Coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. And Smith gets double teamed. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's foul number 2 for him. Mavericks on D. 9-point game. Pass to Bufkin. 5 to shoot. Kicks it out to Johnson. Smith for 3. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Smith's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Doncic outside. Beyond the arc. The triple! Doncic!
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
Pass to Bufkin. Shoots the 3. A rebound by Washington. Mavericks trailed by 9. Irving double team. Here's Gafford. Doncic outside. Back to Gafford. From deep Washington. Another 3 for Dallas.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He has decided it's the right time to talk. The short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Quinn Snyder's huddle. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thank you, David. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
And it's sent back by Okongwu. It's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Pass to Lively. Driving the lane. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
The Hawks again can't hit. And here are the Mavericks now. They've got an 8-0 run. Lively. Banked in off the glass. Lively's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys. Kyrie, not a bad answer. He'll give you the needed hoop when you need it most.
Hunter, a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Well, we saw this from Hunter in the tournament. When Virginia won the championship, he was a clutch performer.
Lively's shot is off. The Hawks leading by 3. It's Vassell on the wing. Pass to Bufkin. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Really hard to count how many of their possessions have ended just like that with one of his shots falling.
Yeah, that's not a bad way to end the possession, though, and it's the reason this game is coming down to the wire. I mean, his touch from outside and from the field in general has been superb.
Driving inside.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Knocked loose and stolen by Irving. To the wing on the left. Pass to Lively. Here's Washington. Pick off in midair. To the middle. It's deflected. Here he goes. Here's Lively to take the lead. Rebounded by the Hawks. Fast break. Here they come. Here's Bufkin. Places one from 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And he commits the intentional foul. 32 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And an intentional foul right there.
8 seconds. Team score.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Another shot. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Team seconds.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. So they foul intentionally. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. To the inside. Irving. Bufkin with the rebound. And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And that's an intentional foul.
And
Watch. ass inside the hockey store. Cooler than the ice, I probably city on the screen into the poppy store. I got cream watching all the Rockies on. I put pain on it. Got some gain on it. 1,000 on this hoodie, never got a stain on it. 1,000 on that, never got my name on it. Yeah, screen inside the seat and you go watch the game on it.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch.
Big Blacko, pouring out the big bios. Me and big bottom models or the McDonald's. Leave my wallet out this argument, I'm 6 foot. I stand on my money, I be 6 foot. All my in crypto when the market took a dip. 20K on Kip, look. Funny now we out to this. Plus I got my hopes all around me like an Oculus. Sandbox, a lot of this. Certified, they heard of us. Three fell off the curb, so there's some birds that got the word of us. Never let that burden us take that trip with a curve. But if they all get but I'm turning the Cerberus. And yes, I'm best case. Yes, I'm fresh chase. Forever cold hearted, you can check my breastplate. Working till $1 million check my next day. But I ever fall off, then expect my.
I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. I don't rest it off. Every festival, shut it down. I don't mess with my pockets. Y'all new best of y'all watch. Every festival, shut it down. Every festival, shut it down.
This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Anthony Edwards. Many wonder how they'll do it without him. We'll find out.
You never want to lose a player with his talent. However, for the guys in the locker room, they might not admit it, but some of them are going to enjoy new opportunities. The new roles and responsibilities might ignite this team a little.
Gafford with the bucket. And Doris, with how these teams like to get out and run, we should see a lot of transition tonight.
We should, and it always makes for exciting basketball. But more importantly, B.A., these are teams that create easy buckets. Everything in basketball cannot be a grind. That's why these two teams are fun to watch.
The three from Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And here's Lillard. He's a tough guy to check, averaging almost 28 points a game. Doncic feeling it out a bit. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Green with the defensive effort.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Pass to Batase. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Now here's Washington. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. An easy two on the layup. Washington's got 5 now. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. A main focus on their defense, Damian Lillard, the dynamic point guard. Coach telling me what sticks out to me about Lillard is his heart. He plays way bigger than his size. He raises the level of everyone around him. A true leader. Lillard, one of the most respected players in the league, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Tipped. Back to Jones. Green, a screen. 5 on the clock. Jones misses.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
Washington outside. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
A great job to establish position and square up.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Outside Jones. And they're unable to get the tying bucket there.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
Outside Irving. That shot, no good. Jones with some nice D. From behind the arc. Washington grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. All right, Doris, Kyrie Irving is a special talent. What's his greatest asset, you think, on the floor?
Oh, B.A., this is a tough question. If you ask NBA players, they'll tell you the guy with the best handle historically is Kyrie Irving. But to me, his best attribute, fearlessness, the ability to deliver when it most matters.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
For 3, here's Lillard. Nails it from 3. Lillard's got 5 points.
A genuine sniper from downtown. Lillard's confidence is what makes him so dangerous. Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
You love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving. No doubt whatsoever.
And Minnesota making a change here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Well, Graham, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And they pick up 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other. All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
And there is a whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Mavericks lead by 3. We've got 1:28 left in the opening quarter. Out to McCollum. Grant outside. Oh, Grant throws it down.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Pass to Hardy. Minnesota with a rebound. Henderson outside. Launches it from deep. Lively grabs the miss. To the left side wing. Here's Hardy. And that one is hammered home.
Woo! When you finish like that, you deserve to brag.
Impressive. No question.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Irving. Here's the 3. No good there. McCollum outside. Taken away. The three, Hardy. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so, lots of scoring in a competitive first quarter. The Mavericks. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Here's Doncic, following the score by Minnesota. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, let's remember a former defensive player of the year, Draymond Green, sending it back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. Irving, that's good.
Well, this is one of the best in the league at converting off contact. What body control by Kyrie Irving.
On target from range.
And you know, in this quarter, they've really brought up their shooting percentage.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure. Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Minnesota in the lead. Henderson drives in, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, love seeing the young guard Henderson take charge like this, making things happen on the drive.
And here's Doncic outside, and the Mavericks, another three.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. Yeah, and Henderson has got some hops for sure. You cannot let him get to the rim.
And it's the Mavericks with the ball, following the score by Minnesota. Here's Doncic. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Outside for Grant. They set the screen to the inside. And it's Thibault missing. Thompson scanning the floor. Thibault with a steal. In transition, here they come. Henderson misses. Outside Irving. Pass to Thompson. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
Yeah, that's a tremendous point, because you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
Now here's Lillard. 10 points for him. And Gafford with the block.
Do not go up soft against Daniel Gafford. He will send it right back at you. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Washington. He's got 5. Here's Doncic. Whoa!
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness. Go ahead with the hammer.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Timberwolves trail. Lillard outside. Oh, Lillard finishing with authority.
And you see why he's one of the top scorers in the league. Lillard does it in so many ways.
Well, Grant, as long as the Mavs have Luka Doncic, they'll be a contender. In the West.
Yeah, no doubt. Luka is the special guy who can carry a team. He's an MVP candidate year in and year out, and Dallas is just very lucky to have him.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, it's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Irving for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Irving's got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he's playing with much more discipline here in the second quarter. He is waiting for good opportunities and capitalizing.
Pass to Gafford. Washington outside. Doncic outside. Nice finish from Luka.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Here's Lillard. 54 seconds left in the first half of this one. Lillard goes up strong inside.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Doncic into the lane. Blocked! And that's out of bounds. Dallas will keep it. A big group substitution here for Dallas. .41 seconds left to play in the half. Clock at 6. And a missed layup. And so Lillard will bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. Next up on the schedule, the Nuggets, a home game. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them.
Might be a good idea to run the clock. Hold it for the last shot.
It's all about patience right here. Patience and execution. Get a good look.
Lively. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Dallas shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. Driving to the... And he dumps it down right as the buzzer sounded. Wow!
And that's exactly what you want. Finish the quarter on a positive note.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Damian Lillard last season becoming the 51st NBA player ever to cross the 20,000-point threshold and the 17th fastest to ever do it. He said it's a great accomplishment and a rare space to be in. I'm like, man, I might be able to get 27 or 28,000 if I could stay healthy. Ryan, I wouldn't put it past him.
Yeah, me either. Thanks, Allie. And it's Green missing.
Great box out. Walled him off and hauled it in.
And he comes up with a bucket. Doncic has got 13 now.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Henderson, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. On the wing, Irving. Back to Washington. Pass to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Irving for 3. Timberwolves trail by 4. And you got to give this Dallas front office credit for how they've acquired quality. Role players, Grant.
Well, BA in particular adding length and athleticism. That's helped them defensively, as well as providing some lob targets for Luka and Kyrie.
Irving, no good.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Henderson. Lays it up and banks it in. Henderson's got 11 points.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Now Doncic. Outside for Irving. Puts it up from the high post. And it's Koloko with a rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down for you guys.
First team foul. Substitution on the board.
Irving up top. He's got 10 to stop the run. It's tipped. And he's able to get it back. Shot clock at 3. Oh, Luka like a bull in there. Minnesota in the lead. Lillard outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Got a nice rhythm going here today.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Pass to Washington. And he drives in. And Washington powers it through.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And it's Henderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 1-point game. Left side Thibault. Misses the 3. And Dallas with possession. Here's Thompson. Clay busting it up inside.
Well, don't forget, Klay Thompson is 6'6". He's got great size for a guard. It allows him to mix it up inside.
Grant outside. Drills it from deep. Grant's got 13 now. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Doncic. Up and in. On the layup.
Boy, yet another night for Luka Doncic. This guy is forcing everyone to play at his pace right now.
The drive by Henderson. To the wing, right side. Pass to Green. Henderson outside. Off target from outside.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
And here's Lively. Back to Washington. The three-pointer off the mark. Grant left side. Henderson outside. Here's Koloko. Pass to Green. Henderson scanning the floor. Now here's Grant. No good from outside. Thompson right side. Here's Lively. On the take. And a slam dunk by Lively.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
So both teams making some changes here. The Mavericks trailing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
And put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And this is his second and third free throws tonight. He hits the second from the line.
He really wanted to capture the lead there, but on the bright side, at least the game is tied.
Here's Hardy. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Dallas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
Out in front now, although he left 1 point on the board right there.
To the paint. Koloko, and down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
And you got to have some hang time to pull that off.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Henderson, right side. And here's Grant from the arc. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Dallas. He put together 10 points in the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Mavericks leading. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And Chris Finch has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Timberwolves making a switch here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. And Coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Shot clock at 5. And he'll take a trip to the line for 2. Clearly got fouled on that shot.
Second personal foul.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Outside for Grant. The 3 ball. Doncic pulls down the board. The Mavericks lead by 3. Thompson outside. Back to Doncic. Outside Irving. Washington outside. And Washington powers it through.
That passing ability complements Irving's scoring so well.
Pass to Batase. Out to Lillard. The 3. Such a sweet stroke from Damian Lillard.
This continues to be a battle. The lead is within reach.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
And here is Irving, defended by Jones. Puts it up from 12. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Gafford.
Most dangerous on the interior. That is Daniel Gafford right there.
Second personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long. putting that help defense to the test.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Back to Doncic. He gets it in there. Doncic has got 14 points now in the second half.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Timberwolves trail up by 5. Thybulle on the wing. Out to Lillard. We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Thompson with some nice D.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
It's Doncic with a drive.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
On the wing, Grant. Back to Lillard. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. 6 to shoot. Outside Thybulle. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Goes up. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's Irving. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Count it. Good. And now a 9-point Maverick lead.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Ooh, poked away. Doncic with it. Picked up by Grant. Now here's Doncic. Takes the 3. He can't get it to go.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Grant, right side. Outside, Green. Pass to Graham. 6 on the shot clock. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Washington outside. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Lillard flying in for the finish.
On the fast break, Lillard's quickness makes him almost unstoppable, just beating the D up the floor.
Doncic outside. Six to shoot. Washington right side. Over Green. Again, the miss by Dallas.
You know, I think it's desperation time for them.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
Doncic with it. Jacks up a 3. He drops it from range. Doncic has got 30 points.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
He gets the first, and that brings him within single digits.
2 shots.
And he's unable to get the second one. And it's the Mavericks ball. They're on a 14-6 run. From deep, here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Minnesota. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that'll do it, folks.
Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Estoy demasiado veloz, no pueden verme. Cada vez que quiero quemar, le tiro a Werner. Me gustan más los billetes azules que los verdes. Ustedes hasta cuando ganan pierden. A todas estas serpientes les mudé las pieles. Los zorros combinando las cartieles. Fanáticos con mi nombre los carteles. Me muevo como los que tú quieres. Guagua blinda pa' brindar. De mi pauta esta se quieren guindar. Si por mi instinto me dejo llevar, pues les doy bulería a los David Bisbal. Escúchame bien, yo no tengo rival. Tú podrás rimar, pero no suena igual. Es mantenerse, no es solo llegar. Tanto dinero que piensan que es ilegal. A la hora cero en la raya, seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. No tengo que decir de dónde soy. Todo esto lo saben ya. No sé si hay guerra o es solo un rumor. Vamos pa' la calle a ver si es verdad. Tengo fe, sé que pronto mi Dios vendrá. Mientras tanto en la tierra la haré temblar. Y firme con él yo por dentro estoy. Por eso ninguno me detendrá. Ahora tengo el récord limpio y par de campeonatos. Pero antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow pero les cambio el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los... Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero en la raya. Seguimos on fire, aquí no se falla. Nunca le sale por más que lo ensayan. Cuando hay que apretar me vuelvo Super Saiyan. Subiendo de level como Sander Saya. En las Olimpiadas con todas las medallas. Van a extrañarme el día que me vaya. Todos los tuyos quieren tirar la toalla. Young Kings, baby. Santurce. PR.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and 2 Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. Well, it was the Indiana Pacers winning their last game against the New Orleans Pelicans. Trading blows in that one. They did win by 3.
Well, on the road, you don't expect to look so comfortable on the offensive end, but that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Clock at 4, and that one good. All the talk, Greg, leading up to this one has been about the impact of the backcourt.
And that's where it all starts. When you have a confident and competent backcourt, it just opens up a lot of things for you offensively.
Now, here's Doncic, following the miss by Tyrese Halliburton. Out to Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. A shot by Nembhard, no good. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Well, I briefly spoke with Jason Kidd. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Drops in the layup for 2.
Yeah, I'll tell you, there's a fluidity to that drive, but there's also a toughness to finish through contact.
And Tyrese Halliburton, one of the best offensive players in the league, Doris. He's so fun to watch.
Kev, this young man is special, and not only because of the flair and the skill as a passer and the shot-making ability. To me, it's the joy he brings to the game and how that joy lifts his teammates around him.
And here's Halliburton after Luka Doncic hitting the 3. Outside Turner. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Doncic. Nobody near Irving. Oh, good with the triple. Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton for 3. Thompson with the rebound. And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. The shot that time not on target.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
Over in the corner, Mathurin. Halliburton outside. And the 3 ball is good. Halliburton's got 7 points.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot!
Yep, that one goes.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
Here's Halliburton after Luka Doncic's bucket. And finished off by Halliburton.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay. Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And Nembhard has it in the corner. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Pass to Gafford. Here's Irving. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. However you feel about Kyrie Irving, you cannot deny, Doris, he is an elite player still.
Kevin, there are many who consider Kyrie Irving to be the greatest finishing guard in the history of the game. I mean, left hand, right hand, a little bit of English and polish, big shot maker. And what I love for Kyrie Irving right now is he seems content and happy.
And so it's Dallas with it, following the three-point attempt by Pascal Siakam.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Shot's good by Walker.
And Walker with the size and strength to straight up move you out of his way.
Here's Hardy. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indiana.
And guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
And here are the Mavericks now. The Pacers making the shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Walker throws it down.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those pucks over here.
Irving falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Siakam misses. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving looking for an opening. 12 seconds left in the first quarter. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Good on the bucket. And stolen by McConnell. A shot missing. And so it's the Indiana Pacers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage.
The Pacers, 20.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And here is Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Irving. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Irving's got 8 points.
Boy, has a man in his grill, and it doesn't bother Kyrie Irving at all. He performs under duress consistently.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit.
Well, there's a mix of touch and power that Luka Doncic brings to the game. You can't take him lightly when he touches the paint.
Shot's good by Green.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
On the Pacers' doors last season, trading for Pascal Siakam to complement this hungry team.
And Kevin, it's important in a couple of ways. First of all, he's a 2-time All-Star who's got a championship pedigree. The other part of this is Indiana is an equal opportunity offense, so they want to share the basketball. But Pascal brings individual playmaking and shot making, and sometimes that's a must-have in this league.
Outside Irving. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Irving's got the game tied up here for Dallas.
That is pure from Kyrie. Fantastic working off the catch.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. The Pacers making a switch here. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Now Halliburton. He's got 9. Pass to Nembhard. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Now here's Hardy. And it's Dallas with another.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And here's Walker. Here's Nembhard. Bangs home the trifecta. Nembhard's got 6.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
And here's Doncic from the arc.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. And it's sent back by Turner.
Are you talking 6'11" and big-time length? Send it back, Mr. Turner.
And the wide-open shot from Green. A rebound by Washington.
Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
You know, Doris, there's a notion that big men can take a little longer to develop. What have you seen from Miles Turner?
That he's turned himself into a complete basketball player, Kevin, and think there were years because he was playing alongside another big that he was out of position. But he can shoot the basketball with range, he's got strength, and he's a tremendous shot blocker.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton for 3. Indiana moving the ball around. There's Green with the 3. They grab their own miss. Latrey. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Green's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers. To the middle. Walker. And finished off by Walker.
This is just an extremely gifted passer. Halliburton's vision is elite.
Forcing his way inside. Doncic.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
Outside, Walker. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Doncic outside. A 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Nembhard. And the rejection by Gafford. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Gafford. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. .130 left to play here in the second quarter. Mathurin for 3. Drills it from outside. Mathurin's got the lead up to 8 now for Indiana.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been 3? The defense is just giving up a barrage. A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
And a wide open look for Siakam. And the Pacers another 3.
Well, you can see he is not shy from range, and Pascal Siakam continues to work on his consistency.
Here's Lively. He has yet to score. Here's Doncic. Pacers with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. From the stripe. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Here's Hardy. Wants to get it to Doncic, and does.
That's unselfish basketball. Opted to pass up his own shot and dish to a teammate instead.
Here's Siakam. Out of bounds. Dallas will take possession. Doncic way outside. And so it's the Indiana Pacers bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And their three-point shooting has paved the way for them. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Fires from 18. The Mavericks pull it in. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. And they've been enjoying this long homestand. That will be game 4 of 5 in a row at home. Halliburton up top. He's got 9. Mathurin with the ball. No one near Turner as he lets it go. Hits the three-point bomb. Turner's got the first basket of the second half here for Indiana. Here's Irving. The rebound by Turner.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
For Miles Turner, so much of this is about confidence. You love to see him convert in there. That is nice.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he'd like.
And here's Irving. He's got 11. A shot by Washington, and he's wide open. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Doris with Nowitzki and Doncic, the Mavericks have gone from one great European player to another.
And you could tell the 1 year that Luka got to play with Dirk, Kevin, he absolutely loved it. He got to learn from a Hall of Famer and a champion. What better way to start your career?
Here's Hardy. And just miss after miss right now.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Mavericks trailed by 15. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Miles Turner.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Halliburton up top. He's got 11. To the inside. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
3 on the clock. Ball's knocked loose. Mavericks trailed by 14. Here's Lively. And finished off by Lively.
This is why you let Lively go to work inside. Such an exceptional athlete.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's Green. Outside for Halliburton. Turner with the screen. Shakes him. Here's Lively. Lays it up off the glass. Lively's got 4 points in the quarter.
And boy, he gets a great jump on the rest of the field there and just leaves them behind.
Well, you love the awareness, the decisiveness. Great job there.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Halliburton feeling it out a bit. Inside. Outside, Walker. Outside for Halliburton. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Halliburton's got 13.
And just one of those nights for Tyrese Halliburton. He's kept his foot on the accelerator, and he's putting it to the defense.
Pass to Lively. Back to Kleba. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Irving. That one wide left.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Some nice passing here by Indiana. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
So we're talking about a tough individual competitor in Pascal Siakam. He goes right at the defense.
Well, Doris, before he started playing basketball, Siakam was on the path to priesthood. And there are a lot of GMs in the NBA saying, amen, that he chose basketball.
Kevin, this young man actually attended a seminary and didn't pick up a basketball until he was 16. But even with that, he's built himself into an all-star and a champion. An incredible journey.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
This is a guy with size and range. You cannot let Pascal Siakam get those kinds of looks from deep.
30 seconds left in the third. Oh, and here comes Walker all alone.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
They kick it out to Green. Halliburton outside. Back to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk. All of it perfect. And so it's Indiana holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up.
They're 62.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pacers leading by 22. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
Pass to Hardy. For three, Marshall. Walker with some nice D.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Gafford with the steal. And Gafford throws it down.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Now Wiseman. Pass to McConnell. The kick out to Walker. Halliburton on the wing. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. Tries to save it. Exum with it. Now Green defending. Here's Gafford. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Well, Daniel Gafford has carved out Doris a role in this league with his hustle, his intensity, and his rim protection.
All of those things you just mentioned, Kevin, are skills. He plays hard on both ends. Gafford can defend the paint. He's going to crash the glass. He's going to run the floor. Listen, figure out how you can fit and do your job.
To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. Spins. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Gafford.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. And it's Hardy with the jam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Second shot opportunity. Pass to Exum. And here is Washington. Now, here's Doncic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it. The Pacers making a change here. Here's Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Washington. Outside Irving. From deep three-point territory. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
Well, he hasn't proven to be much of a floor spacer for them. He had the 1-3, but that was back in the first half.
It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Here's Irving. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana leading by 22. Here's Halliburton. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Pass to Washington. Dallas again missing. Here's Halliburton. Now here's Turner. Covered by Gafford. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, a trend that we've seen over the past couple years is that the league is getting younger, Doris, than ever before.
And Kevin, that's a product of players starting to train seriously at a young age. And what they're training is their skill level, handling, passing, and shooting. The key here is, do they have a nuanced understanding of the game? There is where the growth has to come. It is definitely getting younger.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately. Here's Nembhard. Halliburton with it. Driving the lane. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Boy, Halliburton going downhill on the attack. So few guys can stay in front of him.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone when you think about the best ball handlers of all time. Where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Pass to McConnell. Shoots over Doncic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Slow rotation there defensively, and he gets a wide open look from mid-range.
And I'll tell you, you look up at the scoreboard, that's correct. They have a big lead for a reason.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Pacers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Walker.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
Here's Walker, an easy 2 points on the layup.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Outside, Green. And the wide-open shot from McConnell. Offline with his 3. Here's Dallas. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Irving. Pacers with the rebound. Walker looking for an opening. And finished off by Walker.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Doncic. Here's Powell. So no problem for Indiana.
Turn up, let's go, come on. Let's go, it's my song.